And we're live. What is going on, everybody? It is a super special night tonight because this is my first live game stream since the Stanley Cup Finals last year, July. So it was last season, not really last year, but my first game stream since the finals in July. It's preseason action, and it's a good one between the New York Islanders and the Philadelphia Flyers. This is going to be a fun one here tonight. First time getting to call a hockey game since the Stanley Cup was awarded. So I am super excited about tonight. I hope you guys are too. I plan on doing quite a few preseason games before the start of the regular season. Looking to get at least, 5 or 6 in. Because it's a preseason for me too. It lets me get back into the swing of things, get used to calling games again. And then when the regular season comes, it's going to be all-out hockey time. So welcome in, everybody. Really, really appreciate it. I see Sharaf, Islanders big fan, Connor, Prosperous, Saad, Austin, all in the chat. What is going on, guys? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. I'm sure we're going to have some more coming in as we get into the stream and into the game here. Joey, what's going on? Barry, welcome to the stream. Thank you guys all for being here. Derek, Brad, what is going on? Welcome, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, bro, what's up, man? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, welcome everyone in the chat. Thank you guys all so much for stopping in. Really excited for this. This game is available on ESPN Plus if you have that. That's what I'm watching this through. It's going to be interesting. We're going to find out how good watching through ESPN Plus works while streaming at the same time. This will be my first time doing that. So I do have ESPN Plus for this year. Because obviously with the NHL going to ESPN, they get a ton of games to stream. So really excited for that, and I'm going to have a chance to watch a lot of hockey. Cooper, what's up, my friend? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Let's see, Flyers getting ready in the locker room. Islanders as well. Not sure. See the lineups, because obviously it's a preseason. They're going to have some AHL guys in the lineups and whatnot. So I may not know everyone on every team's roster, but I'm going to do my best with who's playing tonight. And we'll see. I know Carter Hart is expected to start in goal for the Flyers tonight, so that will be big. Get a chance to see him. Hayden, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Jay's in the chat. What's going on, Jay? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. It's been pretty good. Islanders big fan. Really happy to have hockey back, though. Brad, what's going on? Welcome. Oh, no, Brad's been here. Oh, Brad's got NHL Premium. Yeah, outside of the U.S. might still be through NHL TV. I just know in the U.S., well, I don't know. I'm not sure how all the streaming stuff works, but I know that a lot of the games are going to be on ESPN Plus, like out-of-market games are on ESPN Plus. I mean, the Wild had a great year last year. They were way better than most people expected. Aiden, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We're getting a look at some of the new Flyers here. Cam Atkinson looks like he's playing in this game. Derek Brassard's playing. Ryan Ellis is playing. So some newcomers to the Flyers this year. Here's Keith Yandel. Yandel wearing number 3. So he's going to be in the lineup tonight. I don't know about the Islanders lineup. I saw a tweet with the Flyers lineup. I haven't seen the Isles, so we'll have to see who's in for them. Hey, what's going on, Prosperous? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, Pens did give Brian Boyle a PTO. He didn't play last year. Played with Florida the year before. We'll see if he's able to make it or not. Mike, what's going on? Welcome. Logan, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Brian, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Michael's in here as well. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. See a ton of familiar faces in the chat, which is obviously awesome. Thank you guys all for being here. Please don't forget to drop that thumbs up and subscribe as well if you happen to be new. Helps the channel a ton. And going to be streaming all season long. Tonight is just the beginning, first game back. And we're going to have a really, really fun NHL season. Hey, there you go, Logan. Yeah, there's quite a few 7 p.m. games tonight. So there's a lot of hockey going on. Let's see. I want to see if the Isles tweeted out a lineup for tonight's game or not, because I haven't seen it. But that doesn't mean... Wow! Looks like Schneider. Corey, wow, Schneider's going to be the goaltender for the Isles tonight. Okay. Oh, they do. Here's their lineup. All right, let me see here. Islanders lineup. I've seen Philadelphia's. They got a lot of regulars in, a few guys that aren't, but let's see. Oh, do they don't have line combinations? All right. Well, anyway, in the lineup up front, Austin Czarnik, Richard Panik, Anthony Beauvillier, he'll be one to watch. Kyle Palmieri, Oliver Wahlstrom, Michael Delcole, Ross Johnston, Otto Koivula, Anatoly Golishev. Not familiar with him. Arnaud Durando, Cole Bardreau, Andy Andreoff, and A2 Ratti is playing tonight. He'll be an interesting one to watch. On defense, Adam Pelech, Noah Dobson, Sebastian Aho, Paul Ledoux, Parker Wotherspoon, Mitchell Van de Sample, and Robin Salo. And in goal is Corey Schneider, and the backup is Ken Appleby. On the Flyers side, Travis Konechny, Sean Couturier, Derek Brassard, Oscar Lindblom, Claude Giroux, German Rubstov, Tyson Forster, Maxime Shushko, Max Willman, Isaac Ratcliffe, Connor Bunneman, and Cam Atkinson. On the back end, Keith Yandel, Ivan Provorov, Nick Seeler, Logan Day, Igor Zamula, Justin Braun, Brian Ellis. Logan Day, I think, is a scratch. So it's going to be Yandel and Seeler, Braun, Zamula, and Provorov and Ellis. And Carter Hart is expected to start and play 2 periods. And then Samuel Urson is the other goaltender who I think is going to play the third. That's what I read on Philly Twitter. So we'll see how it goes. Yes, Aiden, I will be streaming tomorrow. I plan on streaming tomorrow anyway for the Oilers and Jets. Want to get some more, want to do some more Canadian teams this year for sure, especially with the having ESPN Plus and the chance to watch more games now. So really excited about that. Yes, Julian Breezewa did get extended. Matt, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Aaron, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Alex just subscribed. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Alex. Thank you, thank you, thank you. First sub hype of the new season. Let's go. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. And let's get that hype in the chat for our newest subscriber. We're getting ready for puck drop here. We got, let's see, well, looks like one more commercial break, and then we're going to have puck drop. THG, what is up, my friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being in here, bro. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat, as always. Got a lot of fans of both of these teams on the channel. A lot of Flyers fans and a lot of Islanders fans, just from... Yeah, them both, you know, well, the Flyers doing a ton of their games over the last 2-3 years, and Islanders have gone on deep playoff runs the past couple years. So a lot of channel regulars are fans of these two teams, or one of these two teams. So seeing a lot of familiar faces in the chat, which is great as we get into the new season here. So yeah, guys, if you have Google Calendar, in the pinned comment, I have a link with a Google Calendar that should have all of my my stream schedule, at least for that week on it. I tend to do it like a week at a time. But so I plan tomorrow on doing the Oilers and the Jets, and then on Thursday the Bruins and the Flyers, which will be the first Bruins game that I'm able to watch, and it will also be the first game on TNT, which I'm really excited about. That's actually a national TV game on Thursday night. So we're getting ready for puck drop here. Carter Hart is in net for the Flyers. Cam Atkinson is out there to start it. And we are underway here, ready to call some action. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Preseason game here, it has begun. Pelech moves it up, backhanded out now. Up to Wahlstrom. Wahlstrom dumps it in for the Isles, and they go in on the forecheck. In hard against Justin Braun there. Puck's down in the corner, taken back by New York. Almost turned over, but Wahlstrom gets it back, moves it to the middle. It's stolen by the Flyers. Taken up now and dumped into the offensive zone there by Philadelphia. They'll get their forechecking going. Moved up now back to Wahlstrom. He clears it out to neutral ice. Line change coming for New York. D to D here. Flyers trying to move it back the other way. 40 seconds in. No real sustained pressure on either side. Schneider comes out of the net, plays it. That's up the boards and now to the middle and out. Cleared here by the Islanders. Good play there. Here's Beauvillier with it. Drop pass in the offensive zone. Shot there from Palmieri. Just goes wide on Hart, and it rims all the way out and around. Paul Ledoux comes back to get it. He drop passes it here in his own zone, and the Isles will restart the breakout into the Philly end, but they don't let it in deep. Now on a second chance, they poke it back to the neutral zone, and New York will have to try again. Nate, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Moved up now by New York into the offensive zone. Drop pass here. Chance from the high slot. That one gets blocked aside to the corner. Good chance there for the Isles. They keep it in. Cycling now around the offensive zone. Cross corner dump. Philly trying to work it out. Not fast enough to the puck, though. Del Cole gets it. Played down in the corner. Some good physical play here. Chipped up there by Bunneman. Not able to get it out, though. No help from the winger. Isles keep it in. High slot. Long shot there. That one's ripped high over the bar. Taken now. Working it around in the offensive zone. Good pressure here from the Islanders. First sustained zone time of the game. Moved here. Long shot. That one gets blocked down. Kept in here, though, again. Back down deep. Sebastian Aho. Not the one from Carolina. Sends it all the way back in, and the Flyers really struggling to get out of their own zone here. Finally, they work it up the wall and clear it back to neutral ice. They're going to take possession now, and they'll get a slow, methodical line change with possession in their own end. Moved here now, Philadelphia with it. Pass to nobody, though. Line change finishing off. No one was there in front of the bench, and the Isles send it right back in, and Carter Hart has to grab that one, and now we got some pushing after the play. Ross Johnston involved, and a couple other Islanders come in as well, but it settles down rather quickly there, and that's going to be an offensive zone face-off for the Isles coming up here, as that was grabbed by Carter Hart. A lot of sustained pressure here for New York to start. 17.5 to go here in the first. That one not able to keep it in at the point, and the Flyers are going to get a free breakout here. Chance now for Philadelphia up through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Dobson back after it. Forechecking pressure coming. He leaves it for Pelech. Pelech works it up and out. Cleared here. Taken. Yandel knocks it down in the neutral zone. Puck played at the blue line. Taken by the Flyers back into the offensive zone. Here's Millman with a shot. That one gets stopped by Schneider, and he pads it to the corner. Isles trying to work it out. Goes back to neutral ice. Back in, though, at the blue line. Little collision, and the Isles take possession back. Worked up now. Cole Bardreau backhands it in. Johnston's going to go in on the forecheck against Ellis, but he's at the end of a shift. He peels off. Line change. Provorov sends it back out now for Philly into the offensive zone. Here's a shot there from Atkinson. That one's blocked. Flyers setting up, though, in the offensive zone with possession. Moved here. Spun around. Played off the boards. Trying to take it here. Are the Islanders not able to get it, though? And that goes all the way back around and out, though, past Ryan Ellis. Ellis has to go D to D in his own zone. Provorov sends it up to the neutral zone. Taken here, stolen back though. Austin Czarnik, pass up to Wahlstrom. His drop passes to nobody. Lindblom, the only one there for Philly. Then Couturier takes a little bit of a hit, but it's the Islander that goes down in the neutral zone. Flyers get it into the offensive end. That one hops Couturier's stick, though, and Wahlstrom gets it back the other way over the red line and dumps it in as the Isles peel for a line change. Move now, Philadelphia. Up through the neutral zone. Cross ice. Konechny sends it around the boards. Schneider plays it behind the net in the corner. Now it's back behind. Moved here. Trying to get it up and out to Palmieri. Here come the Islanders into the offensive zone. Palmieri through the middle. Nobody gets a stick on it. Back here, D-to-D pass to Aho doesn't connect. And that's cleared all the way down. Wotherspoon with it. Tyler Wotherspoon. Or Parker Wotherspoon, excuse me, takes it. Moves it up now. Peyton, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in. Really, really appreciate it. Flyers into the offensive end. Trying to get something on goal, but the Isles move it out. Chipped up now to the neutral zone. We got Peyton in the house. Thank you so much for stopping in, bro. Great to see you here. Yeah, Aiden, because their home games, their arena isn't ready yet. So, yes, they're playing their home preseason games in Bridgeport. And then they start the year with, I believe, an 11-game road trip to start the year until their arena is ready. And then they'll be moving to UBS Arena. And we'll get to see what the new place looks like. Is that one sent around in the offensive zone, kept in here by New York. That one goes in, trying to find it. Ross Johnston in front. Cycling in the offensive zone now, Cole Bardreau. He gets knocked down. Isles get in to help, though. Johnston working it towards the middle. Taken there, but not out. Couldn't clear it there was Philadelphia. Isles backhand it back deep. Cycle game strong in the offensive end here. Pellet keeps it in. Now to the sideboards. Backhanded down deep. Johnston gets knocked off the puck, but gets some help from Bardreau. Back now, Pellick, D-to-D pass, long shot from the top of the circle. And that's a big save there by Hart, and now we got some more pushing after the whistle. Ivan Provorov involved, Johnston and Bardreau in there for the Isles, and we're going to get our first commercial stoppage. 0-0 game still, just under 14 minutes to go. First period of hockey action that I have called in a long, long time. Yes, Michael. Ben, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you. Here we go. We've got preseason action. So happy to have hockey back on my TV screen. Super, super, super excited. Islanders and Flyers off to a pretty decent start here. Islanders have had a lot of the possession. It's definitely been mostly Islanders early, but Philly hasn't given up a whole lot as far as shots on goal, just a lot of zone time, and Carter Hart's made the saves that he's had to make. So it's been a solid start to this one. We'll see if the Flyers have some sort of offensive pushback here in the next 10 minutes or so. But this is man, is it just great to have hockey back on TV. So tomorrow night, I'm planning on doing the Oilers and Jets game. And then Thursday night, I plan on doing the Flyers and Bruins game. And then next week, I think I have Chicago and Detroit on the docket. Vegas and Colorado. And there was one more, Washington and Boston next week. So, trying to get a good array of teams as best I can. And do some preseason games to get ready for the regular season when I'm going to be streaming hopefully at least 4 or 5 games a week. Let's see. Aaron, no, the Red Wings are not making the playoffs. Kathy, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Thank you so much for watching. It's going good, Ben. Anytime hockey's on, it's going well. I'm certainly happy to have this, be able to watch this game tonight. Jack, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We are back underway from the commercial break. Moved up there. Flyers get it out of their zone. Gray, what's going on? Welcome in. I'm doing the Red Wings in Chicago. I think it's Monday night Not obviously not this week. Next week, next Monday, Chicago, Detroit, 7:30 is my plan, as the Flyers try to get this worked around in the offensive zone, looking to get some zone time here, as they've spent a lot of the start of this game in their own end. Atkinson line is out there, is taken now, though. Cleared by the Isles as it comes to Wahlstrom. He sends it cross ice over the red line into the offensive end. Hard after it here, New York, but Philadelphia does a good job getting back, and they take possession. 13:03 to go in the first period. We've got no score, but the Islanders have had a lot of time in the offensive zone. Played here now. Move D to D. Couturier with it now. Up the boards. Cleared back out to neutral ice, but possession goes right back to New York. New York now goes D to D and moves it up the right wing. Palmieri dumps it into the offensive end. Beauvillier hard after it. He lands a hit there on Justin Braun. Palmieri digging for it in the corner, but the Flyers come away with it. Trying to work it out of their zone now. Moved out, cleared to the neutral zone. Isles get possession back. See, Philly can get it out of their zone, but not with any sustained possession. As Beauvillier now, great cross pass there. That one just poked away by the stick of the Flyers defenseman at the last minute there. Good long shot in there. Rebound chance. Carter Hart makes the save. Good opportunity in front there for the Islanders, but Carter Hart comes up big in goal. And he makes the stop, covers it up, and that one got deflected. And then the rebound chance looked like it would have probably been going wide, but he had to get a piece of it, and he covers it with the glove on the bouncing puck. And there we go. Big stop there from Carter Hart, who has been very solid to start this game, and that is good to see from him. Isles win the faceoff, though, in the offensive zone. They're cycling it around. Back in front, deflected away by Philly. They turn around and get it back to the neutral zone. Here come the Flyers up ice. Taken now. Dumped in deep by the Isles. Provorov has to go back and get it. Philadelphia struggling to sustain any sort of possession outside of their own zone. They can get it out of the zone, but they just flip it out. It goes right back to the Isles. They're going to need some more... They're going to need some more sustained possession of the puck. That's definitely something Elaine Vigneault is going to be talking to them about. It's taken now, kept in, and trying to keep it in the blue line, but not able to. Here come the Islanders back the other way. Shot in there by Boudreau. Boudreau with a shot there. That one gets stopped by Hart. Rebound chance out in front, and that one just goes wide. Taken now. Cap, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat as the Isles cycle this still through the offensive zone. Here's Ledoux with it. He gets a shot off. That one gets blocked in front. Taken now by Ross Johnston. Working it around. Back to the point. Long shot in there. That one deflects through traffic into the glove of Hart. And he makes the save with 10:52 to go in the first. It will be an offensive zone face-off for the Islanders coming up here. We're about halfway through this first period. Still no score. Carter Hart has made some big, big stops here as the Islanders have controlled possession. Donna, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. It is great to see you in the chat. Thank you so much for watching. This one gets one back here. Keith Yandel with it for the Flyers. They work it out of their zone. They need this. Into the offensive end. Cross-ice pass doesn't connect, but Atkinson gets to it on the wall. Cycling it around now. Finally some zone time here for the Flyers. Deflected in front, just high over the bar. Good job getting a stick on it there, though. Isles going to come away with it, though. They clear their zone finally. That pass doesn't connect. That's going to be icing. And yes, Justin Braun wins the race there, beats out the Islander player, and with 10:26 to go, Philadelphia is going to get an offensive zone faceoff. Nice hit there by Derek Brassard on Sebastian Aho. That really helped the cycle game get going for Philadelphia. Definitely good to see them being physical in the offensive zone. Now they win the faceoff. They're setting up into the slot here. Here's a chance. Good stick there. Great defensive play from the Islanders to keep that one out of the middle of the ice. And then it looks like we got a penalty call coming up. We're going to get our first power play of the game. Sean Couturier is headed to the box for the Flyers for tripping. And it is going to be a New York Islanders power play. Let's see what happened here. Couturier gets his stick in the skates of Wotherspoon there. And that is a pretty obvious tripping call. And the Isles are going to get the first power play chance of the game here with 10:17 to go in the first. Epic Gamer, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Harry Rice, what a legend. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Good early clear on the penalty kill by the Flyers here. Isles trying to bring it in now, though. Dobson sends it around. Wallstrom on the half-boards. Down into the corner. Trying to work it out is Philadelphia. Knocked down, though, by Beauvillier. Setting up shop in the offensive zone now, New York. Power play opportunity. Taken now here. High slot. Long shot in there. That one deflects high into the netting. And that's going to be a stoppage here with 9:42 to go. 1:25 left on the power play. Offensive zone face-off coming up for the Isles. Will, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Nice shot block there from Ryan Ellis. He gets in the shooting lane. Hey, I appreciate it, Harry. Thank you so much. Always great to see you, my friend. That one is sent around. Taken here. Back out. Cleared there by the Flyers. Penalty kill. 1:15 to go on the power play. Isles have to go down and regroup in their own end. Working it up now through the neutral zone. Drop pass now over the red line to Palmieri on the right wing. Into the offensive zone. That one flutters in on Hart. And he'll cover it up with 1:02 left. It will be an offensive zone face-off for the Islanders. Hey, we got a score. Joey, thank you for the update. Buffalo 1-0 over Columbus. Thank you so much. We do have a number of other games starting at 7 p.m. that are going on right now. I think 3 others. So thank you so much. And that one gets one back here. Anthony, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. 50 seconds left on the power play here. Isles working it around. Oh, Joey, giving me the wrong score here. It's Columbus up. Wait, is it Joey, is it 1-0 or 2-0? This is what I'm not trusting chats for scores anymore. I'm literally going to look it up. It is 2-1. The Blue Jackets Sabres game is 2-1. Columbus. "25 seconds here. Nice shot there. That one just rips wide. Isles keep it in. Trying to get it out now. Philadelphia not able to. Kept in here. 15 seconds left on the power play. 8.5 to go in the first period. D to D. Sebastian Aho. Back here. Long shot there. That one gets blocked. Sent in front there. That one good save by Hart again. And this one's cleared by the penalty kill of the Flyers. And that is going to do it. Power play is over. As we are back to full strength, Couturier comes out of the box. And the Philadelphia Flyers, whose penalty kill was almost last in the league last year, off to a good start in this one, killing off their first opportunity. And that one deflects up and out of play here with 8:02 to go in the first period. Islanders and Flyers still scoreless. And it's been a pretty entertaining start, though. Some action at both ends. Carter, more so at Carter Hart's end. And this is going to take us to a commercial break here. So, all right. Jace, what's going on? Oilers, man, welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. It's great to have you on the channel. Hope you enjoy it. Really love seeing new faces here. Thank you guys so much. Anthony, I'm doing well. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. Yes, Brian. I am watching on ESPN+. Let me check some other scores here. Bruins and Rangers are still scoreless, and the Hurricanes have a 1-0 lead over the Lightning. So Carolina up 1-0. Obviously, all the 7 o'clock starts are in the first period. So that's the action so far tonight. I mean, obviously, I want my team to win the Stanley Cup, Cap. I would love to see the Bruins win, obviously, or Colorado, my favorite team from the West. I would love to see either of those teams win, but obviously, it's very early. We'll see how close, which teams are real contenders once the season starts. Austin, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Windy City, what is up, Nick? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here and stopping in. Really, really, really appreciate it. It's great to see you in the chat, as always. How was... it was good, Brian. It was good. That is great to hear, Wendy's. That's great to hear, Nick. I'm glad that Taves looks good. Really want to see a fully healthy Jonathan Taves back for this season, without a doubt. Here we go. We got some action back behind the play. I don't know what started this, but Couturier was into it, and now we got all 5 guys into it. Konechny was in there. Couturier was in there. Not sure who was starting this for the Islanders. Johnston came in. Let's see, it was offsides. Bardreau finished his hit, or big hit there on Konechny. And I guess that's what drew the attention of everybody. Cole Bardreau levels Konechny there right as it got whistled down, and then everybody else comes piling in, and we got a little bit of action there. Nothing really escalated at any point, but it was a little fun exchange there. Now Giroux moves over out of the middle. Couturier takes a draw, wins it back for Philadelphia. 7:48 to go in the first. HTH, what's going on, man? Welcome, John. Thank you so much for stopping in. Really, really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. That one almost stolen away by the Islanders, and it rolls right in on Hart. And we're going to have some more after the whistle action going here. Andy Andreoff and Ross Johnston getting involved. And those are 2 names that are not at all shy about this, as we get another little scrum after the whistle there. Welcome in. Welcome, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. We've got a pretty good first period going here. No scoring yet, but there's been some action on the ice. Little bit of nastiness between the teams. A few gatherings after the whistle, but there's definitely some guys out there stirring it up. And the Johnston, Bardreau, Andreoff line for the Islanders have easily been the biggest ones. They are involved in everything physically. And they're getting involved after the whistles as well. Chris, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. As that one goes back to the Flyers zone. And it's going to be an offside, trying to bring it in there by New York. 7:08 to go in the first. We'll have a neutral zone face-off coming up. Everything is back to normal, Cap. The schedule is normal divisions, normal schedule, 82 games. Everything for this year is back to normal as far as scheduling and everything goes. And let's see. Brassard gets kicked out of the draw there. Isles win it back right at neutral ice. And that one gets dumped into the offensive end now. Isles going back in on the forecheck. Islanders have had a very good first period here. Just haven't been able to put anything on the board. Taken now Moved back by the Flyers as they look to get their offense going. Long shot in there from the blue line. Goes right in blocker side on Corey Schneider, and he covers it up. Going to be an offensive zone face-off now coming up for Philadelphia as they look to get their opportunities in the offensive end here. Yes, Derek, very, very happy to be back to some normalcy this NHL season. 82 games, October into April. You know, it's much more back to normal, which is great. Trevor, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We got 6:40 left in the first. The Flyers are cycling it around the offensive zone. Back there, now down low, taking Isles trying to work it out. Chance there, not able to get it out, though. Good forechecking pressure again from Philly. Now they cycle it around. D to D. Ellis with it. Long into the middle. Good defensive play there, though, by New York, and they clear it all the way down. Provorov back after it. Racing forward in the corner. Beauvillier lands a check on him. Palmieri comes in to take the puck. Then Beauvillier helps him out. Spins it around. All the way up the boards now to Dobson. Dobson keeps it in. Down low to the corner. Sent in front there. What a chance in front! But Carter Hart stuffs him. 6:01 to go in the first. Koivula with a chance in front, but Hart makes the save. And we're going to have an offensive zone face-off for the Isles coming up. It's still a 0-0 game. Hey, Runfin, what is going on? Welcome in. Pittsburgh Penguins, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here, everybody in the chat. Welcome. First game stream of the new season. I am so happy about that as we got a penalty call coming up here. It looks like it's going to be against the Islanders for interference. And Philadelphia is going to be on the power play. When we come back, it will be their first power play chance of the game. The Islanders had one earlier. Were not able to score. We'll see if Philly takes advantage of theirs or not after this commercial break, as we are getting down to the later stages of period number 1. Still scoreless right now, but it's been a pretty, there's been action at least in this period, which is great to see, especially for a preseason game. And we'll see if the Flyers are able to break the ice first with a power play goal on this opportunity. But welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you happen to be new. It helps the channel such an incredible amount and is really, really, really appreciated. We're just trying to grow this channel here as big as we can get it, the best community that we can get. And have the most fun enjoying hockey as we can. I'll be streaming all season long, all playoffs long. Do regular video content as well in the midst of season previews, team by team, and all of that. And just going to be tons of hockey content coming your way. So if you enjoy hockey in the NHL, I hope you enjoy this channel, and really, really, really appreciate everybody being here for my first game stream since July when the Lightning hoisted the cup, and it's gonna be a really, really fun season this year. I'm so happy to have hockey back. So Michael Del Cole picked up the penalty there as we come back from commercial break. Del Cole picks up the penalty for the Islanders. It was an interference call, and Philly has a chance on the power play, and we'll see what they're able to do with this opportunity. We haven't had a goal yet in the game. This one gets one back. Played here, cycling around the offensive zone. Good Possession start here for the Flyers. Giroux with it. Cross ice to Couturier. Top power play unit out there. Yandel is manning the point. Back to Giroux. Giroux has that one hop over his stick. And that one is taken away by Beauvillier. He gets some help from the D, and it's cleared all the way down by the Isles PK. Good job there by the penalty kill. 30 seconds gone off this penalty. Moved up now, Philadelphia back into the offensive zone. Here's Oscar Lindblom. He tries to go cross ice, but that goes off a skate. An Islanders player skate up and out of play. And with 1:19 left on the power play and 5:12 left in the first, it's going to be an offensive zone faceoff for the Flyers here. We'll see, Oilers, man. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Seattle makes the playoffs. I mean, the Pacific Division is definitely not the strongest, especially you've got Vegas and Edmonton who are pretty, should be pretty easily playoff teams. But after that division is not strong at all. So, Seattle does have a chance to make the postseason in that third or fourth spot potentially. I probably only 3 teams, but we'll see how it shakes out. But I think, there's going to be a lot of teams vying for that third spot. You're going to have Seattle, you're going to have Vancouver, you're going to have Calgary. I think LA, if their young guys perform, can push themselves into maybe competing. It's going to be interesting, but that last playoff spot in the Pacific, I think, is going to be a really, really fun race all season long. We got a dono! Trevor with the 1. Let's get that dono hype in the chat for Trevor. Thank you so much. Really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everything helps the channel so much and allows me to continue doing this. So much, much appreciated, Trevor. And that's our first dono of the new season, as this one cleared by Palmieri on the penalty kill here. Shot got blocked, and now the Islanders get it into the Flyers zone shorthanded. Flyers trying to take it back. Down behind the net, though. Good work here from now Koivula with it. He's just eating it along the end boards, killing time. We're down to 40 seconds left in the power play. Yeah, that's going to be a big problem. I mean, they have to, they have no choice. They have to sign those guys. I mean, they're literally a last place team without Patterson and Hughes. They would, well, maybe not last place in that division, but they're going to be near the bottom of the standings if they don't have 2 of their best players. So those are massively important contracts that Vancouver has to figure out a way to get done. I don't know what their plan is, but it's getting ridiculous, honestly. Power play is over. Isles have killed it off. And Philadelphia, other than right at the beginning of that power play where they had some good zone time, really didn't get a whole lot going on that one. It's taken now, moved in there. 3:34 to go now in the first. Isles coming back into the Philadelphia zone. Sent down along the end boards here. Philly, though, swarms to the puck, and they're able to clear it back out to the neutral zone. Played here up into the middle. Isles take possession back. D-to-D pass. Moved up now to the forwards into the offensive end, but they were just offsides, and that's going to get whistled down with 3:08 to go. We'll get a stoppage here and a neutral zone faceoff coming up just outside of the Philadelphia end. Excuse me. It's preseason for me too. Andrew, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. As that one is won back by Philadelphia. They look to work it now with possession out of their zone. About 3 minutes to go in the first. Still scoreless. So that one gets moved up and dumped into the offensive end. Sent around the boards there. Isles trying to gain possession. They get it in the far corner. Up the left wing. Chip to the middle now. Goes all the way to the right side. Good check there and dumped in by the Isles. Steven, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. We got a big hit by Justin Braun there, back behind the net. Moved in front, though, New York, trying to get it through. Good job getting back defensively by Philly. Back the other way here they come with 2:20 left. Dumped into the offensive zone. Taken down here. 2:10 to go in the first. Isles trying to work it out of their end. Good pass up the left wing side. Over the red line, dumped in. Here comes Andreoff after it. He's going to be hard on the forecheck. He and Sealer go to the boards. Then Johnston takes a hit from Sealer. And the Flyers take the puck out of the zone as they flip it over everybody. Taken now right back to Islanders' possession, though, and they get it right back into the offensive end. Andreoff throws that in on Hart. Going to the net was Johnston. He's behind the net now. Bardreau lands a hit. Long shot there. That one gets blocked on the way through. Zamula trying to get it out. Johnston, though, keeps possession here. The cycle game going for New York. Trying to come in and take it away, though. Couturier can't get it out. Second opportunity. Still can't get it out of the zone. Johnston back in behind the net. Takes a hit from Zamula. Spin around. Back here. Long shot. Thrown in there. Save with the blocker by Hart. 1:12 to go here in the first. Philadelphia finally able to clear it back to the Islanders' end. Not going to have enough juice for icing. Sebastian Aho plays it with under a minute to go. 55 seconds left in the first. Philly's trying to steal the puck. Wahlstrom takes it away, though. Here's Wahlstrom into the middle. Pass just too far in front of Panik. Taken by Brassard now for Philly. He backhands it up the wall. That goes by the blue line and out. Taken, though, Ledoux back over the red line, dumped in for the Isles. 35 seconds left in the first. Played here. Ryan Ellis knocks it down for Philadelphia. 27 seconds left. He's going to play it. Gets that one through up the boards now. Ten minutes to go in the first. Or 10 seconds, excuse me, not minutes. 10 seconds to go in the first. Flyers back the other way, right as the horn sounds. That one gets blocked just wide. And that's going to do it. End of the first period. We head to our first intermission. Scoreless game, but I will say there was, plenty to watch and plenty going on in that first period. Some good saves, especially from Carter Hart. A lot of zone time for the Islanders, especially early. Flyers pushed back a little bit at points, but each team had one power play. And we'll see in period 2 if either team's able to break the ice. But welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys all for being here. I don't think Oliver Ekman-Larsson's going to be much better. I don't like Vancouver's defense at all, Oilers, man. I think that's a huge weak spot for them. Mike, what is going on? Welcome in. Mike and Julie, welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate it as always. Daniel, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Erod is here. Awesome Dragon is here. Renee is here. Welcome in. Thank you, guys. Really, really, really appreciate it. I am watching on ESPN Plus, Andrew. Erod is here. Steven with the 5. Let's get that dono hype in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. And thank you so much for the dono, Steven. Let's get that dono hype in the chat. It is great to have hockey back. Absolutely. Spence is here. What's going on? Because it's on ESPN Plus, Spence, and I can watch it. JT, I am watching this game on ESPN Plus. It's a streaming service, Andrew. It's not on regular TV. I mean, it might be if you're in the local market. I don't know. But it's not a national game or anything. I mean, for early preseason games, don't really. I wouldn't be too worried about first or second preseason games. I mean, guys haven't played hockey in forever. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of games. on ESPN Plus. They are the new, basically, replacement for NHL TV in the United States. They are the new streaming home of the NHL. So all the out of market games that you can watch, or all of the out of market games that you used to watch on NHL TV are now on ESPN Plus. Yeah, I think they're on. I think Islanders usually get put on like MSG or something, don't they? I don't know. I'm not from New York, so I don't really know like the regional networks well, but yeah, I don't know. I got ESPN Plus for this year because all the out of market games are on ESPN Plus now. Yes, but ESPN Plus is way cheaper than NHL TV used to be. NHL TV was was very, very expensive. Bruins game isn't on TV, Spence. NESN isn't starting doing games until Saturday's game. Also, I don't just do Bruins games. Like, there's going to be a lot of Bruins games that I don't watch because I'm going to be doing other games. ESPN Plus is it's $70 for 1 year. So the whole year is yeah. Well, I'm not in New York, so Bruins and Rangers isn't on where I am. Massachusetts doesn't get MSG. ESPN Plus is $70 for a year. So NHL TV was $100 for the shortened season last year, and it was usually like $130 or $140 for a full regular NHL season. So ESPN Plus is like half the price as NHL TV used to be. Alrighty. Let's see. Bruins and Rangers is still 0-0. Carolina's scored a second goal. They're up 2-0 on Tampa Bay. Let's see. We're a little over an hour away from Seattle and Edmonton starting. That game's at 9. Colorado and Vegas play at 10, and LA and San Jose also play at 10. So what is that? 7 games tonight. So pretty decent. About half the league plays tonight. Little less than half the league plays tonight. Tomorrow I'm planning on doing Edmonton versus Winnipeg at 8, and then Thursday I'll be doing my first Bruins game. I'll be doing Flyers Bruins at 7:30. We're intermission here. We're intermission here. First period was scoreless, but had some pretty good action both ways. A little bit of after the whistle gatherings as well to spice things up, and all in all, it wasn't a bad start. Obviously, early in the preseason, nobody's in game shape. These games are usually very slow to start. I put almost no stock in the first 2 preseason games. I think they're glorified scrimmages. They mean absolutely nothing. Players are just getting back to even playing hockey, so I think the early preseason games mean virtually nothing. It's really about your NHL guys being ready for the last couple of preseason games and the start of the regular season. Caroline, what is going on? Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Livia, I am watching on ESPN Plus. If you're in if you're in the Philadelphia market, it looks like you can get it on your regional NBC Sports Philadelphia, but it's not like a national game or anything. That would be fun, Run Finn. That would be fun. And both of these teams have guys that are able to do it. Both of these teams have guys that are able to do it. Shannon, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Welcome everybody watching. We've got a first intermission after a scoreless period, first period, and we'll see what the rest of this game brings us. We'll see which team's able to score first. Islanders had a ton of offensive zone time, especially the first like 8 to 10 minutes was just loads of time in the offensive zone, but they weren't able to get anything past Carter Hart. And that's that's going to play a role. If Philly ends up scoring the first goal of this game, you're definitely going to want to look back on those first 10 minutes and see that Hart and the Flyers were able to weather the storm. Yeah, shots on goal in that first period, 12 for the Islanders and only 5 for the Flyers. So Islanders really outshot them in that first period, but shots don't really matter. They tell a little bit of the story. They tell, they have a little bit of an impact on the game, but at the end of the day, it's about who scores the most goals, and right now, nobody's been able to do that. Paolo, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here and stopping in. Very, very much appreciated. Great to have you in the chat, as always. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Each and every one of you. Really, really appreciate it. My first game stream since July in the finals, and it is great to be back, and I'm really happy to see so many familiar names in the chat. Also, obviously, great to see some new names in the chat as well. It's always great to see more people finding the channel, more people becoming part of the community, and this channel growing, which is obviously a big goal. So really happy to see everybody here. Nick, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really, really appreciate it. So we are through one period here. Isles and Flyers, still nothing. We'll see if either team's able to get one in the net in period 2. And yeah, super excited to have hockey back for sure. So please, guys, it would mean a lot if you'd hit that subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up. That helps the channel so much and is greatly appreciated as we try and grow off-the-wall hockey here. And I'll be streaming all season long, all playoffs long, even more than I did last year. Like, just keep streaming more and more and more. So, if you're a fan of hockey, and I cover the whole league as well, so it's not like I just do certain teams or one team or whatever. I cover the entire NHL on this channel. So, everybody, fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. I have high hopes for the Bruins, Nick. They definitely should be a top 3 team in the Atlantic, and they should certainly be going to the playoffs. I don't. We'll have to see how they look. I feel like it's gonna be like first or second round and out, like it has been for them. I don't know if they're gonna go super deep, but they definitely should be a playoff team, no doubt about that. There's big problems if they're not. Morgan, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, 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 really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. Another Islanders fan here. We have a really good mix of Islanders fans and Flyers fans. And that's great to see. I always love it. Always love it when we have fans of both teams in the chat. It makes it more fun for everybody. Well, we have Linus Ullmark now, so Boston is going to be fine in goal. Ullmark is fantastic. Guy put up great numbers with the worst team in the league in front of him. Now he has a good team in front of him. His numbers are going to be even better. Boston is going to be absolutely fine in goal without Rask. Yeah, no, of course. There's fans from other teams as well. There's fans from other teams as well, obviously. But I love but the teams playing always bring the most. Obviously, makes sense because their team's playing, and it's always great to have both sides represented in the chat. Savard definitely was. Daryl, absolutely. I cannot stand Mike Hoffman. I think he's the laziest player in the NHL. He's good on the power play, and that is literally it. So he'll make the Habs power play better for sure. He's going to be awful 5-on-5. His laziness is horrendous to watch. Wants nothing to do with the defensive zone, but he will make the power play better. Savard was a fantastic pickup for that D. Not single-handedly going to replace Shea Weber, but getting him is going to be at least help soften the blow of losing Shea Weber without a doubt. Seattle, I like Seattle, Morgan. I think they're a borderline playoff team or not, only because they're in the Pacific and there's a lot of borderline mediocre teams in the Pacific. But I think Seattle is going to be really good defensively. I think they're not going to have any problems keeping the puck out of their net. They've got obviously two good goaltenders, and they've got a good overall defensive-minded team. The big thing for me is going to be how are they going to be able to score goals, because they don't have a lot of high-flying offense. So I don't know how their goal scoring is going to be, but I'm definitely interested to see Seattle. I know for a fact I'll be calling Seattle opening night in their first game, and I'm a fan. I like them. I'm going to be rooting for them, and I hope that they have a solid season. Tomorrow I am doing Oilers and Jets, Matthew. Welcome in, Matthew, as well. Thank you for being here. I agree, Erod. If Panarin's healthy all season, he absolutely should have over 100 points. Yes, Boston does have some games on TNT, Nick. Actually, their preseason game Thursday night against the Flyers is on TNT, and I'll be streaming that game Thursday night. Shane is here. What is going on, Shane? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. Devin, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get that new sub hype in the chat, everybody. Devin just subscribed to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated. That is absolutely awesome. We've got some new folks coming in here, and it is great to see some new names in the chat, as well as many familiar ones. It is awesome. Thank you guys so much for the support. Let's see. Oilers Jets, yeah, they rematch for the first time since the playoffs last year, when obviously the Jets put a whooping on the Oilers in the playoffs in the first round last year, but we'll see if Edmonton has something to say about that this season. Anyway, we are back for the start of the second period, guys. So, teams are out skating around, getting ready for period number 2. Would imagine that all of the 7 o'clock starts are going to be either at the intermission. Well, they got to be at least at the intermission, and are getting ready to start the second period themselves. And we're getting ready to call some action again here. Again, thank you guys all so much. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate all the support. Please don't forget, like, subscribe. It helps out so much, helps to grow the channel, gets more and more people watching, a part of the community here, and we just have as much fun as we can with the NHL and the sport of hockey. And fans of all teams are welcome here. I cover the entire league. So, teams are getting lined up here at the center ice dot. We're going to have period 2 action coming your way in just a few seconds. Hey, there you go, Shane. That's awesome. Hope you have fun at the game for sure. It's like referee is getting ready to line everyone up, or everyone is lined up. Referee's getting ready to drop the puck here. Had to wait for that last seconds off the intermission clock to run. And we are back. Schneider still in goal for the Isles. Hart still in goal for the Flyers. And referee is waiting for the timekeeper to say, let's go. And puck is dropped. We are underway. Brassard wins it back for Philadelphia. Second period underway as that one gets dumped in by the Flyers. They go in on the forecheck here. Atkinson steals it behind the net. Isles, though, flipped it to the middle and able to get it out. They come back the other way. Here comes Bavillier trying to cut to the middle. No, it was Panik, excuse me. 16, not 18. That was Richard Panik, but he wasn't able to get a shot off. Now the Flyers back on the rush. Sent in front there, a chance, and it bounces around. No one can get a stick on it. Back now to Yandel at the point. Down the boards, moved into the middle. We got a delayed penalty call coming up, and we're going to get an early stoppage here and a penalty. And it looks like the Flyers are going to go to the power play. They're on the rush there. The Islanders pick up a penalty somewhere, and it looks like Philly is going to the power play. It will be their second opportunity of the game. Oh, that's awesome, Oilers, man. That is awesome. Yes, Morgan. Lightning played extremely well. I mean, they were the best team, and they played extremely well in the playoffs, and they absolutely earned it. I will never take anything away from Tampa Bay. They were the best. They were the best team. It was just, I mean, such a stacked lineup, and good for them. Now somebody's got to knock them off the throne. Somebody's going to knock him off the throne. As Philly setting up in the offensive zone. Nice save there by Schneider. Good backdoor play. Isles coming back the other way. Death Star, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Islanders killing this one off. Back to the neutral zone. Flyers bring it the other way. Kurt, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate it. 1:20 left on the power play. 3-1 Columbus now. I will update at a stoppage. Shot in there. That one deflects just over the bar. Isles trying to clear it out. Kept in, though, by Giroux at the blue line. Second opportunity, and they clear it. Hart is still in, Shane. He's playing, I believe, the first 2 periods of this game. And then I believe Urson is going to be playing the 3rd period. Into the offensive zone now. Still 50 seconds of power play time left. Forster with it. Back out here. Played by Philadelphia. Moved in front there. How did Schneider keep it out? Right on the back post. Derek Brassard had all the opportunity in the world. And Schneider somehow keeps that one out of the net with 35 seconds left. Pass in front. They don't get it on goal, but then the puck hopped over his stick. It was a bouncing puck, and the hopped over his stick and goes under the arm of Schneider. What an opportunity there. What an opportunity there. Still no goal, nothing in the net so far. That one gets taken. Backhanded up and out. Cleared all the way down. Isles doing a good job on the penalty kill. 25 seconds left. Ryan Ellis carries it up now, drops it back. Atkinson pass through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Trying to get set up for one last opportunity. Here's Forster after it. Back now to the point. Cleared all the way down. Penalty is over. Isles kill it off. Nobody able to score on the power play. Nobody is able to score at all in this game. 17-10 to go in the second. Moved up here by Philadelphia. Isles go back the other way with it. Into the offensive zone. They're on the rush. A little over 3 minutes in. Backhanded here. Ross Johnston cycling in the offensive zone. Falls off his stick. Flyers able to get it out. They clear it back the other way. Back to the neutral zone. Isles take possession again, though. Can't bring it in cleanly. Bardreau lost it off his stick. Kurt, thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Really, really appreciate it. Sent around there. 16.5 to go in period number 2. Played up over the red line now. Philly trying to bring it into the offensive zone. Isles take possession back at Sebastian Aho. Taken now. Dumped up here into the offensive end. Koivula after it on the forecheck. Sealer back with Bunneman for Philly. Played Dita Zamula. Played up to Forster now, and that pass too far in front goes back to the Islanders, but in the neutral zone, they have to dump it back in. Played here. Yeah, I will update the Columbus score when the play is not going on. 15:50 to go here in the second. Trying to dump it into the offensive zone. Stalemate here, and we get a stoppage for offsides. Gonna have a neutral zone face-off coming up. And Columbus has taken a 3-1 lead over the Buffalo Sabres. No surprise there. 15:48 to go in the second period. Nothing game still. Ratty is here to take the face-off for the Islanders. It's won back, though, by Couturier of Philadelphia. And here comes Sean Couturier into the offensive zone. Backhanded in front, nobody able to get to it. Coming back the other way now. Palmieri out of the zone. Good pass into the middle to Ratty. Taken now. Spin around. Oh, yeah, Corey Schneider, Boston College legend, Vladimir. He was an absolute legend at Boston College. Love Schneider. Into the offensive zone here. Stolen back by Philly, though. They're coming the other way. 3-on-2 up ice. Pelech trying to get back to Giroux. His backhand shot gets stopped up high. Not sure if Schneider got a piece of that or if it was blocked by the defense, but either way, it goes up over the bar. What a chance there and a good stop. Under 15 minutes now to go in the second. Cleared all the way down, and that is going to be an icing call against the Islanders. Philly will get an offensive zone face-off. Giroux with a huge opportunity, but not able to come through. Victorio, welcome. Thank you. Very, very much appreciated. Great to see you in the chat. One back there. Rangers did score. And right here, the Flyers finally get one. Rangers scored in their game, and the Flyers break the ice here. As they open the scoring in this one. They get the first goal of the game. It's Zamula right off of the face-off. Just one back, just throws it at the net, and it beats Schneider blocker side. 1-0 Philadelphia. And there we go. The ice has been broken. And the Flyers strike first at home. We're right back underway. Trying to work it out now. Forechecking pressure coming from Philly. Isles trying to get it out. And they clear it back all the way down to the Philadelphia end. It did not look like it was deflected. I think there was definitely a screen in front, but I don't think it hit him. I just don't think he could see it soon enough. And that one beat him blocker short side. And Zamula, I believe, will get credit for that goal. Gerry, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Just had our first goal of the game here. We got 14 minutes to go in the second period. It was Zamula's goal, assisted by Derek Brassard. Dumped into the offensive end. Anders Lee is the Islanders' captain, Oilers man. Taken now. Trying to work it around. Isles trying to get it out of their zone. Good pressure here from Philly. Philly's had a better second period than their first. No doubt about that. Philly's been better here in the second, and that looks like it's going to be an icing call. It came from back behind the red line, and the Flyers will get an offensive zone face-off here. Hurricanes have gone up 3-1 over Tampa Bay. So Tampa scored and Carolina scored at some point. So that game is also now 3-1. Chance here. That one goes in. Well, welcome, Vladimir. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. And hopefully you enjoy the stream and enjoy the channel. Taken here now. 13:20 to go. Philly trying to get the cycle game going. Isles trying to work it out of their end. That one hard off glass. Goes by everybody. All the way down. It's going to be icing again. Schneider was on the Devils in the past. Not last year. It was a few years ago. He did play for the Devils, but he was with the Islanders last year as well. As the third goaltender. Let's see. Igor Zamula, his first goal of the preseason. Big, young defenseman for the Philadelphia Flyers. He's going to be playing in the AHL this year, but a prospect to watch for them. 6'5", big kid on the back end, and threw one at the net. And you know what they say, good things happen when you put the puck on net. And it found its way through a screen and over the shoulder of Schneider. As we head to commercial break here, Philadelphia 1-0 over the Islanders' second period action. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Very much appreciated. We've got a ton of familiar names in the chat, as well as quite a few new folks as well, which is always great to see. So welcome all of you. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting. And I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. I have no idea, Oilers, man. I am definitely not thinking 9 years from now. I'm focusing my attention on this season as best I can, not 2030, which I honestly don't even want to think about 2030. I will be like 34. I'll be 34, turning 35 years old. Andrew, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Sports Geeks, what's going on? Good to see you in the chat. Welcome as well. Igor Zamula has the goal for the Philadelphia Flyers. Defenseman prospect. Gonna be a guy that plays in the AHL this year, but threw the puck at the net, found its way through traffic and in the goal, and you know that's how you score them a lot of times in the NHL. Traffic in front. So nice goal there for Zamula, throwing the puck in from the point, and that's been the only scoring of this game so far. But welcome in, Sports Geeks and Andrew and everyone else watching as well. Really appreciate it. We are back from commercial break, and through the neutral zone, Islanders bring it into the Philly end. They dump it deep. Provorov sends it around, up the boards, taken now by the Flyers. Into the offensive zone, Couturier. And that one gets whistled down. Looks like it might have been offsides. I would love to play an NHL game, Oilers, man, but that's never going to happen. My chances of making the NHL were long gone from a very early age. But I did play hockey for 12 years, but I was nowhere near good enough to be an NHL player. Yes, Vladimir, I do like Fleury a lot. He is one of my favorite non-Bruins, non-my team players, and one of my favorite guys in the league. Just such a great personality, really nice dude. Big fan of Fleury for sure. Face off one back there by the Isles. They move it up through the neutral zone. Taken here into the offensive end. Goes off a skate in behind deep. Chance backdoor and just flubbing that shot. What an opportunity. And that was Lindblom for the Flyers. Would have had half the net open if he could get it off. If he could get it off cleanly, but he flubbed the shot. Moved in front now. Chance there for the Isles, but a good job getting there defensively by the Philly getting back, and now they bring it out through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Here come the Flyers on the attack. Drop pass for Atkinson. Send around here. 12 minutes to go. Islanders take the puck. Second period, almost to the halfway point of this game. Good move into the offensive zone there by Ratty. And can't get it off cleanly, though. He still has it in the corner, cycling it around deep. Islanders looking to make a play in the offensive zone. Back to the blue line now. Pelech, D to D. Might get it back here. Does. Back in, fakes a shot. Now he tries to go backdoor. Just can't get a stick on it. That was Palmieri cutting to the net. Back out, still in the offensive zone. Pelech with it again. Throws it in, and they score! Adam Pelech with traffic in front. Not sure if anyone got a piece of it or if it just beat Hart because he couldn't see it. But we have ourselves a 1-1 game. Pelech rips one here, and no, that's just under the bar. That is a gorgeous shot. A gorgeous shot there from Adam Pelech, who puts it under the bar. And not much Carter Hart could do about that. High blocker side. And we have a tie game here now with 11:26 to go in the second. My favorite Flyers player. I like a good amount of players on the Flyers, but I would probably say Travis Konechny would be my favorite. But that could change this season because he doesn't play. He hasn't been playing with the same edge that he did when he first came into the league the past couple of years. But if Konechny gets back to being Travis Konechny, then I would say TK is probably my favorite. What would I do if David Pastrnak was watching me through the window? I would definitely go over and say hi. Cody, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Welcome. As here comes the Islanders back the other way. 2-on-1. Cross-ice pass. Good play, though, by Ellis defensively. Not allowing Panik to get a quick or easy shot off there. Or a clean shot off there. And cycling around in the offensive zone. New York with it. Looking to get a lead. Long shot there. That one goes off the outside of the goal. Flyers trying to get it out. And they're able to clear their zone. 10:05 to go here in the second. That one gets thrown in wide of Schneider. Back out now. Zamula with it. What a move. Trying to get around, but he loses it off his stick. Would have been a great move there if he could have turned that into a shot on goal. Taken now. Working it the other way. Up through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Islanders bringing it in. They go hard in on the forecheck. 9:40 to go in the second. Move through here. That one thrown right in on Hart, and we got a stoppage, and now we got a big scrum. Everybody coming in after the whistle. We've got the Andreoff, Johnston, and Bardreau line on the ice for the Isles. They've been doing this all night. And had quite a few scrums between these two teams. Nick Seeler's in there. Zamula's in there. Brassard is in there for the Flyers. And it does die down rather quickly as Seeler gave Bardreau a little shot there as he was protecting his goaltender, and that brought in all the other Islanders forwards. And then, obviously, the Flyers players came in as well, and that did settle down rather quickly, though. Just a little hello and how are you doing? How was the off season to the opponent, and then it breaks up, and we head to commercial break. Sasha, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Hey, thank you, Gerry. Much, much appreciated. We're at commercial break here. I'm going to check some scores. Please don't forget, guys, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Does an absolute ton to help the channel and is greatly, greatly appreciated. The Rangers now have a 2-1 lead over the Bruins in the second period. The Blue Jackets Sabres game is still 3-1, and the Hurricanes Lightning game is still 3-1. So those are your other games going on right now. And at 9 p.m., so in just about half an hour's time, a little more than half an hour's time, Seattle and Edmonton will be playing at 9. And then at 10 p.m., Colorado versus Vegas and LA versus San Jose play as well. So that's your NHL preseason action for tonight. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I cover the whole league, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. We just try and have as much fun as we can, enjoy the sport of hockey, and yeah, just build this community into the biggest and best hockey community that it can be. So I really, really, really appreciate you all joining me tonight. All right, we're back from commercial break. It's going to be an offensive zone face-off for the Islanders. And it looks like we have a goaltending change for New York. Ken Appleby is going to play the second half of this game. So the Islanders electing to split the game with their goaltenders. Flyers are giving 2 periods to Carter Hart and 1 period to, I forget his first name, my apologies, Urson. Is it Stefan Urson who's the player who it might be Stefan Urson who is the Flyers backup goaltender tonight. But whoa, hang on. Something just happened here. Where did it go? My name is John Vladimir. Jon, no H because it's short for Jonathan. Fire Strike! What is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Islanders with it now under 9 minutes to go in the second. Trying to work it out of their zone. Moved up now and dumped into the offensive end. Isles in the attacking end. Moved up now. Philly through the neutral zone into the offensive end. 8.5 left here in period number 2. 1-1 game. Yeah, Fire Strike. Welcome in, bro. New season hype. Let's go. So pumped to have hockey back. Really, really great to be watching a game, calling a game, have everyone here watching, joining the stream tonight, chatting it up with everyone. It is fantastic. So thank you guys so much as this one gets moved up now through the neutral zone. Giroux into the offense, and we got a penalty call coming up against the Islanders. Philly's going to get another power play unless they score, and they can't get it in on goal. It's touched by the Isles defense, and it's going to be a tripping call here against New York, which is going to put the Flyers on another power play, their third opportunity of the game, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one. Yeah, Oilers, man, that's not going to happen. Aiden, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Fire Strike, oh my God, is it really the 5th season? Hang on, 2017-18 was my first year on YouTube. 2018-19, 2019-20, this past 2021 season. This is my 5th season. Oh my God. Absolutely nuts. Now, I will say it's really only like my third season of like putting a ton of effort into the channel. The first 2 years, it was just kind of do a video here and there when I want, and it didn't really grow that much or anything. But this is my, I would say, third season of really focusing on the channel. Nathaniel, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. But it is my 5th year overall, which is absolutely nuts. And some of you have been here that entire time. I mean, there are still people on the channel who are within my first 50 subscribers and first 100 subscribers. It's incredible. Thank you guys so much. All right, that one cleared all the way down by the Islanders penalty kill. 7:40 to go here in the second. Flyers are going to have to restart the rush here. Moved up into the offensive zone. Cam Atkinson drops it for Forster. Now D to D. Ellis has it, quarterbacking this power play. 1:20 left of power play time. Trying to get a lead here. Taken now. Sent around deep. Behind the net. Brassard lets it go to the half wall on the far side. Now it comes back to the near side wall. Moved into the middle now. Good pass back to Ellis. Puck movement aplenty here, and a shot in there. Appleby makes the save. Hey, thank you, Derek. Appreciate it. Yes, he did fire strike. Long shot in there, and Appleby stops that one. He'll cover it up on the blast from Ellis at the point. 47 seconds left on the power play. It will be an offensive zone faceoff for Philadelphia coming up here. 6:47 remaining in the second period. Taken back now. Dobson clears that one all the way down after the faceoff win for the Islanders. 35 seconds left here of power play time. Yandel drops it back through the neutral zone. Here comes Philly. Giroux with it into the offensive end. On the rush here, a shot. Nice shoulder save there by Appleby. 20 seconds left of power play time. Taken here. Kept in. Great keep in there by Keith Yandel at the offensive blue line. Couturier with the puck now. Trying to get it in front. Comes right back to him. 5 seconds left of power play time. Yandel back to Giroux with a blast, and that one goes wide and clears all the way out of the zone. Penalty is over. Out of the box. Here come the Islanders into the offensive end, and Carter Hart has to glove that one on the long shot from the near boards, and we're going to get a stoppage here. It will be an offensive zone face-off for the Islanders when we get back from commercial break. Just under 6 minutes to go here in period 2, and the game is still tied up at 1. No, this was planned, THG. Carter Hart's playing the first 2 periods, and Urson is playing period number 3. That was the plan from the start with for Philadelphia tonight. Blue Jackets with a 4-1 lead. Thank you for the update run, Finn. So the Jackets go up 4-1 over Buffalo, and oh God, I feel bad for Sabres fans. I really do. It is gonna be a long year. The Bruins have also tied up their game against the Rangers. So that game is now 2-2. And Hurricanes Lightning is still 3-1. Cool. All right, let's see. Commercial break in progress. I'm watching on ESPN Plus, so they don't show the local commercials and whatnot. We're getting to the later stages of period number 2 here, and we are back from the commercial break with 5:52 remaining in the middle frame. Still got ourselves a 1-1 game here. Both goals coming in period 2. The goal for the Flyers opened the scoring. It was Igor Zamula with it. But then back the other way, Adam Pelech blasted one for the Isles to even things back up at 1. So we have an offensive zone face-off here for New York. Richard Panik is not able to win it, though, and the Flyers going to get a breakout opportunity. Pressure coming, though, on the forecheck from the Isles. They're not going to let it out easily. Stalemate along the sideboards here. We might have just had a high stick. Yes, it does get called. Oliver Wahlstrom took a stick up high in the mouth, it looks like. He is checking his lip. Does not appear to be bleeding, so unless some blood starts gushing, I think it's only going to be 2 minutes. Ratcliffe is headed to the box here for the Flyers. And, yeah, he was swiping at that puck, but missed the puck and hit Wahlstrom right in the face, right in the teeth area. And that is going to give the Islanders their second power play opportunity of this game. And it is only a 2-minute power play as there was no injury on the play. So Isaac Ratcliffe to the box for Philly and the power play unit to the ice for New York. All right, see you later, Vladimir. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. It was great to see you on the stream and in the chat for sure. As that one gets won back by Philadelphia, trying to get it out early on this penalty kill. Pressure coming, though, from the power play unit of the Isles, and they're not going to let this puck out of the zone easily. And now they have clean possession. Dobson with it, down to the half boards. Wahlstrom, cross-ice pass, stolen! And back the other way, here comes Couturier. He passes it up now to Lindblom. Lindblom with a shorthanded chance. And Appleby has to cover it. It's going to be an offensive zone faceoff for the shorthanded Flyers coming up. That was a great steal there from Couturier, one of the best defensive forwards in the NHL. Also a pretty ill-advised pass from Wahlstrom. He really didn't have the lane there, and it results in a pretty bad turnover. Taken now, the Islanders win the puck off the faceoff, but they're deep in their own zone. 35 seconds already gone off this power play. It's up through the neutral zone now. Beauvillier passes it into the offensive end to Palmieri. Palmieri, he gets knocked down by the defender, but gets it across the ice. Down in the corner now, Provorov after it. Taken now, cross-ice pass, kept in by the Isles. Hey, awesome, Gerry. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many people use it, but I know that there are definitely some people out there who use Google Calendar, and that gives them a chance to know when the streams are going to be. I generally stream about a week out or so, for the most part. I schedule it, so definitely helpful if you have Google Calendar and you're interested in knowing which games and when I'm going to be streaming. We've got 35 seconds left on the power play here. Del Cole with it on the half boards. New power play unit out for the Isles. First power play unit did not really get anything going. See if this unit has any more success with 4 minutes remaining in the second. 20 seconds left on the power play. Shot there. That one blocked down in front. Good job by the penalty killer there, getting in the shooting lane. Taken now, down low. Final 10 seconds. Pass out there, blocked. And that's going to go all the way out of the zone and pretty much kill it off. So that one swung back around, and the Isles bring it into the offensive end, but the power play ends, and Philly is back to even strength. Yes, I would be very shocked, Mikhail, but welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. New York still in the offensive zone. 5-on-5 hockey, though. Chance there. Good defensive play. Not to allow Ratty to get a clean shot off. Isles keep it in, though. Long one from the point. Goes off the end boards. Taken here. Trying to cycle it around the offensive zone. Flyers steal it. They come back the other way. They need a line change, though, after that penalty kill. Thrown in deep on Appleby. And with 3 minutes to go here in period 2, the Isles are going to work it back to neutral ice, all the way into the Flyers' end. And it's taken there by Yandel. He works around his own net. Good pass up. Cross ice now into the offensive zone. Just too far in front of Couturier, though, from Giroux. Isles are going to get a chance to work it out now. They come back through neutral ice. And we're going to get a stoppage here with 2:36 to go in the second. Couldn't cleanly bring it into the zone, and we've got a 1-1 game still here. Both goals coming in this second period. And that block was by Nick Sealer off his face on that pass from Del Cole, trying to get the puck in front. And Sealer blocked it with the side of his face. And that is what you call putting your body on the line. Hey, what's going on? Joke's on you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for watching. We got another Flyers fan in the chat. What's going on? Shane, welcome back. Metal Chick, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Happy birthday to Joke's on You. Thank you so much for watching. Happy birthday. Hope you had a great day. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it, Metal Chick. Yeah, and it's early in the preseason, but power play, I think power play and penalty kill for everybody just kind of is a work in progress, and you got to get used to game situations with it. And early in the preseason, it's good to get opportunities to be able to work on that. So, but definitely hope that it's better than that come the regular season, without a doubt. That one's dumped in there by the Islanders. 1:40 to go in the second. Flyers work it out, though. That pass does not connect. It's going to be an icing call. And that is going to be an offensive zone faceoff coming up here for New York with 1:32 remaining. Thank you so much, Joke's on You, for subscribing. Raymond as well, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for our 2 new subscribers, Joke's on You and Raymond. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Offensive zone draw here for New York. And that's kind of a stalemate off the draw. The Islanders come in and can't come in and get it, and the Flyers are able to exit the zone. Isles bring it right back in now. Final minute 20 of period number 2. Chara is not playing in this game, Oilers, man, no. Flyers here trying to get it out of their zone. Atkinson on the board. Cleared up. Taken here by Ratty, though. And the Isles bring it back in over the blue line, looking for some offense. Taken here into the offensive end. Moved up now. Final 40 seconds of period 2. Flyers regrouping in their own end. It's Ivan Provorov with the puck. Moved up through the neutral zone now, over the red line, into the offensive end. Stolen right back, though, by New York. They bring it back to the Philly zone. That pass does not connect, though, from Koivula, and it's going to be an icing call. He tried to go cross ice, but it didn't connect. It was too far in front. And now Philly gets an O-zone face-off with 7 seconds remaining. Hey, I mean, Oilers, man, it's twice as many as I had at the beginning of last season. So the channel is growing, but just, you know, trying to keep the channel growing, get new people each and every day. And hopefully that 6.1 turns into 10, turns into 15, 20, and just the channel continues to grow. I'm going to keep putting out content, and hopefully people like it and it continues to get bigger. As that's a good shot there with 8 seconds left, but Appleby makes the save. 8.3 to go. It will be another offensive zone faceoff for the Flyers. It was Couturier with a shot from out by the top of the circle. Yeah, no, Carter Hart's a very good goaltender. Obviously, last year was a disaster. It was a disaster of a year for the Flyers. It was a disaster of a year for him. It was just everything went bad for the Flyers last season. I think he's going to have a huge bounce back year this year. And yeah, that's going to bring us to the end of the second period. Nothing really happened off that face-off. I think if Hart stays healthy, I think he's going to have a very solid season this year. That is going to bring us to the end of period 2. We have the second intermission coming up, and period number 3 remaining. We've got some time to just hang out and chat. We got some time to hang out and chat during the intermission while we wait for period 3 to begin. It is still tied up at 1 apiece between the Islanders and the Flyers. Both goals coming in the second period. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Please, it would mean a ton if you could hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and hit that thumbs up if you haven't. Both of those things help out the channel so much and are greatly, greatly appreciated. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Gerry, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. I believe the Rangers have taken a 3-2 lead over Boston. Let me pull up the scores here. Columbus is up 4-1 last I checked over Buffalo. That is still correct. And Hurricanes Lightning is still 3-1. So those are your other games going on right now. Seattle and Edmonton is starting up at 9 p.m. And it's second intermission for all of the 7 o'clock starts. So I'm just going to change the ticker to third period because that way I won't have to change it again. Valerie, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, 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 really appreciate it. Eichel was stripped of the captaincy and he failed his physical, Gerry, so he is not physically able to play, which means he will, I would imagine, be starting the season on LTIR. And where it goes from there, we'll see. I don't think he ever plays for the Buffalo Sabres again. But we'll see if they're able to get a trade done or what's going to happen. But at least for right now, he is physically not able to play. He failed his physical at the beginning of training camp. So he will, I would imagine, be starting the year on LTIR. Yeah, I don't think he's ever going to play with certainly not with Buffalo ever again. Oilers man asks, which team is my least favorite? I mean, being a Bruins fan, obviously our biggest rival is the Montreal Canadiens, Habs versus Bruins. I would say that they'd be my least favorite. However, I don't hate any teams. Like, I just love hockey in general. I don't hate any teams. I have a ton of respect for everyone, and yeah, it's not like I am like nasty to the Canadians or anything. Like, I mean, I really enjoyed watching their cup run. I really enjoyed watching their cup run last year. So yeah, but they I guess would qualify as my least favorite because, I mean, it's Bruins Habs. Yes, Michael. I know how many subs I have. That Flyers fan, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. Great to have you in the chat and on the stream. I'm just checking something, guys. Yep, beautiful. Yeah, it's a disaster up in Buffalo. It's gonna be a really, really tough year. Yeah, I feel so bad for Buffalo fans. Like, this team has been bad for a decade now, and nothing they do makes them any better. It's unreal. Yeah, I feel really bad for the fans up there. They're literally restarting another rebuild. They just traded away Reinhart and Ristolainen. They lost their goaltender in free agency. Eichel, that whole situation has turned into an absolute unmitigated disaster. This team's completely starting from scratch again. It's brutal. I don't know, Cody. It's going to be interesting. I don't know what is going to happen with Arizona because I know that the league wants them to stay in Arizona, but they failed in Phoenix. Now they failed in Glendale. Like they want to move to Tempe, but like how many times are you going to move around the same state before you realize that it's not going to work there? The team is in massive financial trouble. They've got huge debts. That's why they're getting kicked out of Glendale, is because they weren't paying the fees that they were supposed to be paying for the arena and for the city and all that. So it's just, I don't know where they go. I know a lot of people want them to go to Quebec. I don't think they're going to go to Quebec because just the difference in money between Canada and the U.S., I don't think it's financially feasible, but I don't know. We'll see. That whole situation is going to be very interesting to see how that unfolds over the next year. Kyle, what is going on, man? Welcome in. Thank you so much. Really, 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 really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat, my friend. We are at the second intermission here between the Islanders and the Flyers. It's a 1-1 game. It's my first game that I've called since the finals last year. It's been really fun. We've got a lot of familiar faces in the chat and a whole bunch of new ones as well, which is absolutely awesome. Really appreciate everyone being here. And remember, guys, no matter what team you're a fan of, everybody is welcome here. I cover the entire NHL, and you know, we're trying to grow a community that has as much fun as possible and just enjoys chatting and hanging out and enjoys the sport of hockey. So really, really appreciate all the new people joining up that, are, just getting started in the community and just here for the first time. And for those of you that have been here for a while, you know what we're all about here and how much fun we have. Yes, Hart played the first two periods. Urson, the plan was for Urson, as far as I know, to come in and play the third period. But we shall see how, if I believe that is what's going to happen. I just want to look Urson up. We'll see. They should be switching goaltenders here for the third. The Islanders have already switched their goaltender. Corey Schneider played the first half of the game, and then they split. Obviously, halfway through the second, Ken Appleby came in, and Appleby is going to be playing the third as well. Gerry just subscribed. Everybody, welcome Gerry to the channel. Get that new sub hype in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really, really, really appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. THG, because that's what they wanted him to do. Not every team splits their goaltenders like the Islanders did. Some teams' goaltenders are playing the entire game. Not every team splits games like the Islanders. The Flyers are doing 2 periods for the starter and 1 for the backup. So that's what their plan was from the start. It's Samuel Urson, not Stefano. I knew it was an S name. It's Samuel Urson. Nope. Tomorrow night, I am doing the Oilers and the Jets. Yeah, Columbus is up 4-1 over Buffalo. Oilers, man, Hot Take Hockey is my favorite hockey YouTuber. John and I have become very good friends over the past few years, both doing this. Hot Take Hockey is my favorite hockey YouTuber. John's channel is incredible. It's tough to find preseason games, that Flyers fan. This game, I am watching this on ESPN Plus. That's how I'm getting this game. I'm in Massachusetts, but ESPN Plus is going to let me see a lot of out of market games. Uh, yeah, John did just go live. I just got the Discord notification. So John is live right now for the Seattle and Edmonton game. Yeah, John is awesome. We've done collabs together. He's in my chat quite a bit. I'm in his a lot. We've become really good friends through YouTube. I don't know if there's a clear-cut favorite this year, Austin, because I think the good teams, the really elite teams from last year, all still very good teams, but they all kind of lost a little bit this offseason. So I don't know if there's a clear cut like, oh my God, that's a super team, because Tampa lost quite a bit. Colorado had a lot of changes. They lost Graves off the back end. They lost Brandon Saad up front. They lost Connor Timmins when they lost Grubauer. So like Vegas lost Fleury. So like all of those elite top teams from last year all kind of lost a little bit. They're all still very, very good teams, but they did, feel like they had a little bit of a chunk taken out. So I honestly think this is going to be a very wide open year in the NHL, and I think it's going to be a very fun year in the NHL. All right, sounds good, that Flyers fan. Appreciate you watching. Hey, thank you, Oilers, man. I appreciate that. Deuce, what is going on? Welcome into the stream. Thank you for stopping by. And absolutely, the Islanders are a serious contender. I mean, they've been to the Final Four 2 straight seasons, and they didn't really lose much this offseason. They did lose Leddy off the back end, but I mean, all in all, they kept the team together really well, especially given their cap situation. So I see no reason why the Islanders can't be a team that goes to the Eastern Conference Finals and can't go to the Stanley Cup Finals. I mean, they were 1 win away against Tampa Bay last year in the Final Four. I guess there weren't really conferences, but in what was essentially the conference finals, they were 1 win away. I see no reason why they can't do that, or even better, and make it to the finals this year. Pino, welcome to the stream. Thank you for watching. I think the Flyers are one of the biggest wild cards in the league this year, as far as I have no idea where to predict them. Like, I feel like the Flyers, with all the changes that they've made and the additions, that the Flyers could finish in the top 3 in the Metro Division. But at the same time, if things don't go well and the defense isn't improved and there are still major problems, they could finish where they did last year. Like, Philadelphia, to me, is one of those teams that if they execute, they can be really, really high. And if they don't, they can drop really, really low because they're in a very difficult division. So I don't know where to predict the Philadelphia Flyers, because I think it's a very wide range of potential for this team. And I honestly, trying to think, they might be the biggest wild card this year, as far as just like, we don't know what they're going to be. Jay, what is going on? Isles are not going to... Ho-Sang didn't even play in the NHL. Like, he never got he hardly ever got in NHL games. The Islanders aren't going to miss him at all. I don't really care. I've never liked Ho-Sang. I think he's absolute junk, but Isles are not going to miss him one bit. He didn't even play for the Isles. He played in Bridgeport. No, nobody is saying that, Jay. Nobody is saying that. Ho-Sang isn't even going to play in the NHL. I don't think Stamkos is getting traded. I don't think Stamkos is getting traded, Oilers, man. I mean, they're under the cap now. Like they lost their entire third line, but they're under the cap now. So it's not like Tampa has to unload huge amounts of salary. Now they are living off of Brent Seabrook's contract, which they got in the Tyler Johnson trade, which gives them a bunch of LTIR space. So I don't think Stamkos isn't going to get traded this year. I'll say that. He's not going to get traded this year. Next offseason, I mean, somebody does need to go. However, they do have Andre Palat coming off of the books next offseason, and that's going to open up $5.3 million. They also have Jan Rutta coming off the books at $1.3 million. So, and they get 3 years of Seabrook's almost $7 million in LTIR space. So, actually, they probably will be okay if they just don't re-sign Andre Palat. If they don't re-sign Andre Palat and don't re-sign Jan Rutta, they'll probably be okay cap-wise. Sam, what is going on, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. CL is here. What's going on, CL? Welcome in. I really appreciate you watching. It is a great night for hockey, Joey. So pumped to have games back on and be streaming again. Yeah, I mean, but Fleury got traded, Kyle, because Vegas didn't have a choice. They had to trade somebody with a big contract. They literally did not have a choice. They were so far over the cap. With Brent Seabrook being a contract in Tampa and them being able to use him for LTIR space, Tampa isn't over the cap. And if they let Andre Palat go, they really won't be over the cap. And, you know, they won't be in a position where they're forced to trade the way that Vegas was. Now, Vegas didn't have to trade Fleury, but they had to trade somebody. And they chose it to be Fleury because he was making $7 million. Fleury will definitely be at the Olympics. Absolutely, Gerry. Biagio, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We are ready for the start of the third. Samuel Ersson is in goal for the Flyers now. Ken Appleby obviously still in goal, taking over for Schneider during that second period. He is in goal for the Isles, and we are getting ready to start the third period here. Sean, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. No fights yet, CL. No, we've had some scrums, but no actual fights yet. Anyway, guys, we're getting ready for the start of period 3. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. It helps the channel so much and is greatly appreciated. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And we are underway. The Flyers win the draw. They dump it in, but they ice it right off that opening faceoff just 7 seconds in. And the Islanders will get an ozone faceoff coming up here. Just beginning period 3. We have a 1-1 game. Both goals came in period number 2. Pelech for the Islanders. He responded after Zamula for the Flyers opened the scoring. Offensive zone draw here. Zarnik going to get kicked out there for New York. And that one back now. Isles keep it in, though. Across the blue line. Long shot in. That one deflects in on Ersson, and he makes a save on the point shot. 13 seconds in. It will be another ozone face-off coming up. Joke's on you. I don't think they're going to be as good, but they are. I think they're going to be a competitive team. Like, they're not going to be last in the league or anything like that, but I don't think they're going to be as good as Vegas. Like, I don't have Seattle winning the division this year, but yet again, I didn't have Vegas winning when they did either, but I don't know. Seattle is lacking offense, in my opinion. They're a good defensive team. They've got great goaltending. They're going to play a lot of low-scoring games. I just don't know if they have enough goal scoring to be a real top tier team. I think they're going to kind of be that next tier down. Here we go now. Philly in the offensive zone trying to get a lead back. Konechny with a shot that gets blocked there by Paul Ledoux. Islanders, though, not able to get it out. They'll have to try again. Philly keeps it in. Working in by the face-off circle. Down behind the net now. Fighting for it on the forecheck. Salo takes it, though, for the Islanders, but Couturier gets it right back. Pass in front. Just hops over Giroux. Taken now. Provorov keeps it in. Flyers swarming in the offensive zone. Into the middle. Passes just behind. And the Islanders come back the other way. Konechny takes out an Islander at neutral ice. And now Ellis plays it for the Flyers behind his own net as they get possession back. Avi, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Aaron, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Patricia, welcome to the stream. We got a bunch of new people dropping in. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. That was a nice hit there from Konechny. That's awesome, Aaron. Have fun at the game. That is absolutely awesome. Glad you get a chance to go. One back there by Brassard. Flyers take possession. Neutral zone. Dumped into the offensive end. All the way down. Pelech plays it to Dobson behind the net. Sent around here. Trying to work it up the boards and out. Islanders. Brassard keeps it in, and though the blue line works around the D. In front now. Backhanded there by Lindblom. It just goes wide. Zamula keeps it in, though. Pelech trying to work it out for New York. Get some help here from his back-checking forwards. And now Dobson jumping up is able to dump it into the offensive zone. He'll go hard on the forecheck. Islanders defensemen jumping into the play. They're hard now, 3-on-3 behind the net. Hard on the forecheck. Beauvillier sends it back. Kept in there. Beauvillier gets it back. Face-off circle. In front, chance there. Blocked wide. Kept, though, by New York. Here's Wotherspoon with a blast. Getting in front of that, though, was Nick Seeler. Another shot block for him. And he clears it all the way down. And we'll get a stoppage here. 17:42 to go. That might be icing there. And we're going to have a face-off coming up here for the Islanders in the offensive zone. Hey, that is awesome, Avi. That is so cool. UMass versus Minnesota State. That is fantastic, man. Back now, long shot there. That one deflected in, and Urson with a nice pad stop there through traffic in good position and lets the puck just hit him. There'll be another offensive zone faceoff for the Isles coming up. Michael, thank you for that update. Columbus is up 4-2 now. Buffalo gets a goal back. He was never a good face-off guy. He was a crafty center. He's good at passing the puck, THG. At least he was in the AHL. Never a good face-off guy. Okay, here we go. Back out to the neutral zone. I'll send it right back in. Urson behind the net. Plays it to Yandel. Philly trying to clear. Stolen back, though, by New York. Shot in there. That one gets blocked. Kept in the offensive zone. Dow Cole with it. Looking to make a play. Back out to the blue line. Kick to the skate. Wotherspoon can't maintain possession, though. Flyers back the other way. Into the offensive end. Taken here. Down low. Moved up now. Into the offensive end. That one gets sent around. Isles putting on some pressure here. Moved in front. Played by Del Cole. Back to the blue line. Long shot there from Ledoux. That one gets blocked aside wide. Zamula up the boards to Forster and up and out of the zone. Back to neutral ice. Line change in progress here for the Islanders. They skated up through neutral zone into the offensive end, but Seeler takes possession back deep in the Flyers' end. Gets it to Zamula. Moved up now. Emerald Enzo, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I will update the ticker as soon as we get a stoppage here. We've got 16-13 left to go in the third period. The game is still tied at 1. Flyers and Islanders. Ledoux comes away with the puck in his own zone, up glass and out, past Johnston. Puck's in the neutral zone now, dumped in deep. Zarnik going after it. Urson plays it to the corner. Ross Johnston with a hit there. Flyers take the puck, though, and they move it. Not able to get it out of the zone, though. They have to go D to D again. Provorov trying. This time he gets it up to the right wing. Into the offensive end. Looking for a pass into the middle. Going to throw it down low instead. Isles get back defensively. Trying to box out to the outside. Through the middle, nobody home. Spin around shot from Ellis goes wide. Into the middle again, but Zarnik is there. And then we got a big hit. Pelech drops one of the Flyers. Isles come back the other way. Taken here in the offensive zone. Dobson cross ice! Oh, that might have rung pipe. Either Urson made a spectacular blocker save there or that rung pipe. Another spin around shot, and that one is a save from Samuel Urson, and we got a penalty. As the whistle blows, it's a slashing call, and the Islanders are going to get a power play here. Philly headed to the box for slashing. What chances there for New York, but they couldn't put it home. Incredible pass there by Dobson. I don't know if Urson got across there, if that went off pipe, but he certainly made the second save. And some great goaltending there from the Philadelphia netminder. And there was a slashing call back behind the play on Konechny after Pelech got a big hit in on Claude Giroux. Konechny came in and slashed the stick out of his hand. And it was Urson's stick that made the stop, it looked like. So 2 monster saves there for Samuel Urson. Isles do get the power play, though. Shot there goes wide, setting up in the offensive zone. Under 15 minutes to go now in the third period. Trying to move it back now. Vladimir, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for watching. Welcome back. Salo with it behind the net. He's going to start the rush now. Up into the offensive zone. Isles setting up again. Stolen, though, by Couturier. Such a good penalty killer. And he backhands it all the way down. Vaughn, what is going on, my man? Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. We've got 1:15 left on the Islanders' power play. They don't have much going on it so far, though. Taken here. This one gets moved up into the offensive end. Down deep. Palmieri trying to get it up the boards. Richard Panik out there. Kept in by Dobson. Taken now. 55 seconds left. Good shot there. That one just goes wide from Beauvillier on the blast. Taken now. Beauvillier again with another shot. That one goes blocked up into the netting. And we get a stoppage there. 45 seconds of power play time left. Let's see. Oh, yes. The Edmonton and Seattle starting. So Edmonton and Seattle should be underway now. All right. Ozone draw here. Under 14 minutes to go in the third period. 45 seconds left on the power play here for the Islanders. They win the draw. Taken now. New York still cycling around the offensive zone. Down in the corner. Now back out to the point. Now to the other side. Top of the circle. Back to the quarterback at the point. Back to the top of the circle. Back to the blue line. Down on the near side now. Back out. Long shot there. And they score! Power play goal from Noah Dobson. Absolute bomb from the blue line. And it's a 2-1 game. Both the Islanders' goals coming from defensemen, as Pelech scored the first one and Dobson gets the second one on the power play. Good passing in the offensive zone there by New York, and Dobson just finally let one rip. Urson had Richard Panik right in front of him. He could not see a thing, and he just found its way by, and the Islanders have a 2-1 lead here in this preseason matchup. Flyers looking to get that goal right back after the restarting faceoff into the offensive zone, but the Islanders are able to get away with it. Taken now, down in the corner. Isles back in on the forecheck here. 13:07 to go in period 3. Taken back here. Dumped in by Philly. Lindblom sends it deep. Salo with it, though, in the corner for the Islanders. He spins off a hit. Looking for an outlet pass. Goes D to Ledoux. Moved up now into the offensive zone. Philly's going to take possession back, though. They clear it to neutral ice where the Islanders regain to try again. Dumped into the offensive zone now all the way around. Zarnik after it. Lets it go by. Philadelphia gets to it. They're having trouble controlling the puck, though. And finally, Provorov just throws it in. Islanders, though, able to knock it down and get it right back out. Good play from Ledoux there. Nobody with any sort of sustained pressure. Finally, it's going to be an offsides here against the Islanders as they touch it up, and we're going to head to commercial break. 12:20 to go in the third period. The Islanders have just taken a 2-1 lead, and we are headed for our first commercial break of the third. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Please don't forget to that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, and fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Really, really, really appreciate everyone in the chat tonight. New names, familiar names, everybody. Hope you're all having a great time. And it's so nice to have hockey back. First game stream since the finals last year, and hockey is back, baby. I'll be live, or at least the plan right now is for me to be live tomorrow night for the Oilers and Jets at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And then Thursday, I should be doing these Flyers again, this time against the Boston Bruins on Thursday night. That game is available on national TV on TNT. It's the first hockey broadcast for TNT. And it is going to be Flyers and Bruins. That should be a really fun one. It will be my first chance to watch the Boston Bruins, who are my #1 team. I'm from Massachusetts, but obviously I cover the entire league here. Absolutely cannot wait for the regular season to start, Vaughn. I am with you. I'm super excited just to have games on now as well. But, man, when the games actually count, and there's 2 points on the line, and the season really gets going. There's the only thing better is when the playoffs start. Literally the only thing better than the regular season is the playoffs. But anyway, here we go. We're coming back from commercial break here. Really, really, really appreciate everyone. And let's see. Dobson's got a 2-point night going. He assisted on Pellick's goal and then scored that one himself on the power play. Expect Noah Dobson to play a huge role this year for the Islanders. With Nick Leddy gone, obviously you have Pellick and Pulock is that top pair, but Noah Dobson becomes your third defenseman now, and he is going to have to anchor that second pair, and he's going to play on the power play. And he is going to have a massive role on this Islanders team. Yeah, you got to think, CL, that his chances are running out before they, just don't re-sign him or try and trade him or whatever. I mean, he's been pretty much a career AHL player, and we'll see if he's able to ever be more than that, but he's definitely got to be running out of time with Philadelphia. We get a shot there from Richard Panik. That one gets stopped, and the Flyers are able to get it up and out of the zone. 11:15 to go here in period 3. Moved up now. Islanders dump it back in. Flyers trying to get it out. Philadelphia with it, up now to the neutral zone. Dumped into the offensive end. Sent around there. Appleby plays it, has connecting all over him. Good forechecking pressure. Flyers get possession. Giroux sends it down the boards. It's sent back, though, by the Isles, but Giroux just gets it again. Now he sends it down low to Couturier, trying for a backdoor pass. That one just misses. What a chance. D, though. Provorov to Ellis. Ellis with a long shot. That one stopped by Appleby. Taken now, still working it in the offensive zone is Philadelphia. Long shot in there. That one, Appleby covers up through traffic, and we'll get a stoppage with 10:18 to go here in period 3. It will be an offensive zone face-off for the Flyers. Yeah, I know, Aaron. I know. You've said that. That's awesome. I hope you have a great time. All good, Oilers, man. Welcome back. Appreciate you watching. Was a great chance. Giroux there on the back door. And no, he didn't miss. That was a great stop with the chest there by Appleby as Giroux got that one on net. Taken now. Atkinson getting worked over there by the Isles back check. And they're able to clear the zone. Flyers bring it right back in, though. Atkinson with a shot. That one goes wide. Halfway through the third period. We've got 10 minutes to go. The Flyers are still looking for a goal. Islanders, big fan. What's going on? Welcome in. Isles got a 2-1 lead here with under 10 minutes now to go in the third. Taken now. Flyers trying to come back the other way into the offensive zone. 9:40 to go. Moved in here. Good check there on the by Sebastian Aho. Now Wotherspoon after it. Thank you, Victoria. I'll get that as soon as we get a whistle here. Tomorrow, I am streaming Jets and Oilers. I'm not cheering for anybody. Vladimir, doesn't matter to me who wins. Just hoping for a great hockey game. This one gets taken now. Nick Seeler back after it. Flyers trying to work it out of their own zone. Moved up now through neutral ice. Shots this period much more reminiscent of the first. Heavy lead for the Islanders. Islanders had a very strong first period, just weren't able to score. Flyers came back with a very good second period and got the shots on goal back close, and they scored first. The Islanders did tie it, though, but here in the third, it's been very, very much more like the first, where the Islanders are getting the better of the chances, and they have the lone goal here of the third. That one doesn't connect, and we're going to get a stoppage here. 8:39 to go, and the Oilers have a 1-0 lead over Seattle. So the Oilers strike first in that game. All right, here we go. Offensive zone face-off for Philadelphia. Still looking to tie this thing up. 8:39 remaining. Giroux wins that one back. D to D now. Ellis, no, long shot. That one gets blocked down in front. Thought he was going to send it over to Provorov, but he just ripped one. Got blocked, though, and Johnston takes it here for the Islanders. Possession, New York, through the neutral zone. Bardreau dumps it in. Philly takes it back in their own end, though. Andreoff lands a hit. Bardreau finishes his check. Flyers up through neutral ice, so here's Konechny trying to get it in front. That one bounces around off the couple of players. Sent through there, that one just doesn't connect with Konechny. Taken out here, 8 minutes to go here in period 3. Sent around, kept in by Ellis. Ellis, long shot in, that one gets blocked down though by Austin Czarnik for the Islanders. Taken here, Czarnik chips it out. In through the neutral zone, trying to get by. Good defensive play, though, from Philadelphia. That was Provorov, keeping the puck away from Panik. Now Ratcliffe is after it here, trying to work it up for Philly. He and Bunneman are out there. Good hit by Konechny on Salo that time. Played there now by Yandel behind his own net. 7.5 to go in the third. Moved up now by Keith Yandel. He dumps it into the offensive zone. Appleby stops it. Leaves it behind the net. Flyers forechecks all over it, though. Back to the point. Long shot deflects wide. Back the other way now. Bavillier for the Islanders. Dumps it cross corner. Braun after it. He has Ratty on him. Isles getting the cycle game going now in the offensive zone. Stolen away, though, there by Ratcliffe. And the Flyers are able to clear. Isles get possession back and bring it right back in, though. A2 Ratty with it. Long shot there. That one gets blocked down. New lines out now for both teams. Up and through the neutral zone. Brassard for the Flyers. Into the offensive end. Tries to get a backhand. It's blocked away by Wotherspoon. Out of the zone all the way down. It's going to be icing. Cleared there by New York, but way by everybody. And that's an icing call. And Philly will get an offensive zone faceoff here with 6:34 remaining in the period. 6:34 remaining in the third. 2-1 game coming right down to the wire. Flyers still looking for that tying goal. One back there defensively by the Islanders. Ledoux takes it. Sends it all the way out. Going to be no icing on this one as Zamula had a chance to play it. Moved up now. Taken here. Islanders back into the offensive zone. Looking to make a play along the half boards. Now down to the corner. Couple guys from each team here digging for it down in the corner. Islanders come away with it. It's Koivula. He loses it off his stick, though, and the Flyers are able to clear. They're going to curl back, though. Atkinson with it in his own end. Line changes for both teams. Full, fresh guys on the ice for both teams here. 5:47 to go in period 3. Here comes Philadelphia up into the offensive zone. Still looking to tie this game up. They need another goal. Back to the blue line to Provorov. Provorov to Ellis, D to D. Sent around there. Wraparound in. They score! We have a tie game. Philadelphia on a wraparound. Gets it by Appleby. And I'm not sure who that is for Philly. It's another young guy. It is... oh my God, I can't say his name. Sushko. Why can't I say Sushko? He wraps it around and tucks it behind or by Appleby. Actually, it goes off in front and in. He didn't tuck it in the post. It goes, looks like it bounces off of Appleby's stick, which is on the ice, and in. And Sushko gets the goal for the Flyers. And this thing is back even. And we've got ourselves a 2-2 game here with 5:15 to go in the third period. And now Philly is back on the attack in the offensive zone. Yes, Oilers, man. Taylor Hall's been awesome since coming to the Bruins. 5 minutes left. We may have overtime here. We'll find out. We may have overtime here. Sushko with the goal, assisted by Ellis and Provorov, and the Flyers have evened this thing up at 2. Islanders clear it out of their end. They'll get a fresh group on the ice. We're under 5 minutes to go here in the third period. Provorov and Ellis start the breakout for Philadelphia. Taken here, dumped into the offensive zone. Here comes Forster after it. Get some help as well there from Ratcliffe. Back to the point now. Ellis just sends it back deep. They try and get the cycle game going. Taken away, though, by Salo. Over to Ledoux. Islanders D. Salo gets it back. Almost loses it. Has to send it back to Ledoux. Up and out. Cleared here now by New York into the offensive end. And that one's going to get gloved and stopped here. 2-2 game, 4:03 to go in the third period. And this is going to be our final commercial break of this one. Islanders 2, Flyers 2, late stages of the third, and we could be headed to OT here. We'll see what happens. Makeda, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Don't forget, everybody, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. If you haven't yet, I cover the entire NHL. So fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching tonight. First NHL action, first game stream I have done since the Stanley Cup Finals last year. And really, really awesome to be back for sure. So don't forget, tomorrow night I'll be doing the Oilers and the Jets. And then on Thursday, I'll be doing the Flyers and the Bruins. That game is on TNT. First TNT broadcast of the NHL. It's going to be a fun time. Yeah, I'm glad that with ESPN Plus now, I'm going to have a chance to do a lot more games and a lot more out-of-market games, and that's going to allow me to do a lot more Canadian games than I've ever been able to do in the past. Also, some more West Coast games than I've been able to do in the past, so really excited for that. So, yeah, we're starting tomorrow, Oilers and Jets. That's not normally a game I'd be able to watch here, but with ESPN Plus, it is. Roman, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. We've got ourselves a 2-2 tie here late in period 3. We're under 5 minutes to go. It's going to be an offensive zone faceoff for the Islanders as we are back from commercial break. And that one gets won back there by Philadelphia. Good forechecking pressure, though, coming from Del Cole and Koivula. Isles trying to keep it in the offensive end. Moved up now. Flyers able to clear it out. Good work out of their own zone. Down over the blue line into the offensive end. Flyers trying to get some zone time established. Good defense, though, from the Isles. They get back and clear it out. 3:25 left in the third. Sealer with the puck. Sends it up the boards. Past everybody. No icing, though, as it was deflected. Dobson plays it deep for the Isles. He'll work it out of his zone. Back to neutral ice now over the red line. Backhanded in right to the Flyers D, though, and they come back the other way. Here's Atkinson dumping it deep. Cam Atkinson, off-season addition in exchange for Jake Voracek for Philadelphia. That one gets deflected in. Appleby makes the blocker save. Isles cleared all the way down. That's icing. 2:54 to go in the third. 2-2 game here. Offensive zone faceoff coming up for Philadelphia, looking for the game winner. And they're going to have a chance in the attacking zone here. They can win this faceoff. See how it goes. That one, stalemate off the draw. Both teams fighting for it. Sushko and the Flyers come away with possession. Sent down deep. Trying to rim it around. Taken now by Pellick. Up the wing. Out to the neutral zone. Possession remains Philly, though. Into the offensive end. Good hit there. Flyers with it. Working around in the offensive zone. Back to the point. Ellis trying to get a shot off. That's blocked, though, by Bardreau. And it's coming back the other way now. Andreoff and Johnston into the neutral zone. Flyers take possession back in their own end. We're going to get a line change. New Flyers on the ice. New Islanders as well. 2:10 remaining in the third. Circling back is Provorov. D to D. Here comes Ratcliffe now into the offensive zone. Isles do a good job standing up, though, and come back the other way. It's Oliver Wahlstrom. Wahlstrom has that poked off his stick. Paul Ledoux has to get possession back for New York. They'll try again through the neutral zone. Cross ice. Zarnik can't knock that down. He plays it off the wall. Sends it down low. Wahlstrom after it. He gets checked by Bunneman. Played now by Forster. He can't get it out, though. Zarnik with it. Setting up in the offensive zone. Long shot there. That one gets blocked. Sent in front now. Thrown in there. That one gets stopped and covered there by Urson as he makes the save. 1:29 remaining in the third, and we have ourselves a 2-2 game. Could very well have overtime coming up here as we've got just under a minute and a half left. Nice save there by Samuel Urson. And then he covers it. Sal, my man from behind the arc basketball. What is going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really, 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 really appreciate it. If you guys like basketball, check out Behind the Arc Basketball. He does college and NBA. Does some great content on his channel. As we are back underway, it's cleared now. Philly into the offensive zone. Isles send it right back out. No clean possession, though, in the neutral zone, and we're fighting for it. Taken back now by New York, over the red line, over the blue line, into the offensive zone. Here's Beauvillier. He's going to curl back on the half wall, looking for a pass. Just sends it back down deep to the corner. Palmieri after it. He's able to dig it out and get it back to Beauvillier. To the top of the circle now. Long shot from Dobson. That one stopped in front. Saved by Urson. Isles still have possession. Ratty with it. Big stop there by Samuel Urson. Digging forward in front. Ratty comes away with it again for the Isles. Pouring on the pressure. 37 seconds left. Shot there goes wide. Cleared up and out. Philly able to relieve the pressure in their own zone there. All the way back in. 2:20 to go in the third. Moved up now. Dumped into the offensive end. Flyers trying to get it out of their zone. Final 8 seconds of the third period. We're very close to overtime here. Flyers take it, and they're just going to go back. Throw it in the corner, and that's it. We are going to OT. First preseason game, first stream, first game back, and we're already going to overtime. It's 2-2. Islanders and Flyers, and we are going to OT. See, the Rangers and Bruins game has gone final. Rangers won that one 3-2. I'll check some other scores quick here as we're on commercial break. See if these others have gone final. Whoa! Sabres and Blue Jackets is 4-4 with 9 seconds left. And the Oilers have taken a 2-0 lead over the Kraken in the first. Hurricanes and Lightning are still 3-1. That goal hasn't had a game in forever. Hey, what's going on, Red Rubber? Thank you so much for stopping in. Really appreciate it. Hey, I completely understand, man. You got other things going on. That's perfectly fine. I'm glad you got a chance to stop in here. Really appreciate it. We are headed to overtime. We are headed to OT. So, first game I've called since July. First game of the preseason that I'm doing and watching, and we're going to overtime. There we go. We'll get some 3-on-3 action and maybe a shootout as well. Something to note this year is that in the preseason, even if the game ends, we're not in a shootout, teams can still elect to do a shootout just for the practice. So, even if this game ends in overtime, we could still maybe see a shootout if these two teams want the practice of doing it. Y'all find out, Michael, if they do. You'll see my reaction to it here live. That's the beauty of calling the game live, is that you'll get to see. We're ready for the start of OT now, so we're going to see. And I almost forgot that I have this, the even strength 3-on-3 box. So here we go. Overtime is underway. The puck is dropped. Philadelphia into the offensive zone. Couturier, good chance here right off the bat. It's turned over, though, on the pass. Coming back the other way. Here are the Islanders. Into the offensive zone. Back to Beauvillier. Beauvillier scores! He roofs it on the rush. Right under the bar. And just like that, the Islanders win it. They end it in OT. One rush for New York, and the game is over. 3-2 overtime win for the New York Islanders, and that did not take long. That did not take long. Turnover in the offensive zone by the Flyers. Couturier and Giroux did not connect. And then the Islanders come back the other way, 3-on-2, and Beauvillier throws it off the blocker of Urson, and it goes into the net. And it looks like they are not gonna be doing a shootout just for the heck of it. This game is over. Final OT. Final in overtime. Islanders 3, Philadelphia 2. Game-winning goal by Anthony Beauvillier. Other Islanders goals came from Adam Pelech and Noah Dobson. Philadelphia's goals came from Igor Zamula and Sushko had the other goal for the Flyers. So that is going to do it here for my first stream back, and I'll be back tomorrow night for the Oilers against the Jets. That should be a fun one. Really, really, really appreciate everybody watching tonight. Spencer, what's going on? Someone else new was in here. I'm sorry if I didn't get a chance to say hello. Oh, Alex is here. What's going on, Alex? Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is my first stream back for the new season. Obviously, not my first stream, but my first stream back for the new season. It's great to be back calling hockey again. Really, really appreciate everybody stopping in. We had a bunch of new faces tonight, which is absolutely awesome. We had, obviously, a bunch of familiar faces who've been watching the channel for a while as well, which is great to see. Love it when everyone, the group comes back and we all get to hang out. Please remember, it would really mean a lot if you could hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. I'll be streaming all season long, all playoffs long. I also do regular video content as well, like a lot of other YouTubers. Just trying to stay on top of everything and do the best I can. Grow this channel, grow this community, and have a lot of fun enjoying the game of hockey. So really, really appreciate everybody watching tonight. I hope you have a great night. Again, I'll be live again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow for the Oilers and the Jets. I'll be doing the Flyers again on Thursday against the Bruins. That game is on TNT. So those will be my streams for this week. And we're just trying to grow the community here. We'll get to hopefully 10K fairly soon and see where we can go from there. So thank you guys so much. Spencer Fink, thank you so much for subscribing. Before we go, please get some new sub hype in the chat for Spencer. Thank you. And I'm going to send you guys somewhere before you guys just leave, because I am going to be, oops, I hit the wrong thing there. I am going to be signing off here, but a very good friend of mine is also streaming right now, so I'm going to drop the link in the chat. Go check out my buddy, Hot Take Hockey. John is an absolute legend, one of my best friends on YouTube. So we're done here. I'm going to sign off. Have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your week if I don't talk to you. Have a great rest of your night. But please, I'm dropping the link in the chat right now. Go check out Hot Take Hockey. John is an absolute legend, and he is doing the Oilers and Kraken game. So he'll be live for a little while further, because that obviously that game started at 9. So I think I've said everything. I'm going to say goodbye now. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully I'll see you all soon.